Hi there. Welcome to Lesson 9 of The Wind in the Willows, and this chapter is called Toad's Adventure. I'm looking forward to finding out what adventure Toad takes us on in this chapter. Let's review some things that we've already talked about in our story. What is a narrator? Repeat after me. Narrator. A narrator is the voice the author uses to tell the story. How about point of view? Say point of view. Point of view is the way the author chooses to have the narrator tell the story. So are we hearing the story from Mole's point of view? From Rat's point of view? It's the way the author chooses to have the narrator tell the story. The Wind in the Willows is written using third-person point of view. This means the narrator is an outsider and not one of the characters. Some key words to watch for that tell you it's third person are he, his, she, her, they, their, it, and its. So you might hear the narrator say, her father replied, or it was Bubble and Squeak. Let's go back and talk about the themes that we've heard so far in The Wind in the Willows. There are several. We've talked about friendship and loyalty, responsibility, irresponsibility, and hospitality. Today we're going to hear more about the theme of irresponsibility because you guessed it, it's Toad's adventure. Would you consider Toad to be responsible or irresponsible based on his actions so far? Can you think of examples from our previous read-alouds that demonstrate Toad's irresponsibility? I think about all the money he spends on cars and the caravan. I think about him escaping from his friends when they were trying to take care of him. I think about him stealing a car. How irresponsible. He thinks nothing of getting into car accidents and doesn't seem bothered by it. He doesn't think about the consequences of his actions. Oh, Toad, what are we going to do about you? So now that Toad has been sent to prison, what do you think will happen? Do you think being locked up will teach Toad to mend his irresponsible ways? Do you think Mr. Toad will serve his 20-year sentence? These are questions you're going to answer in the discussion when you're finished watching the video, because I want to hear what you're thinking. So listen carefully today when you listen to the read aloud for the key words that signify the third person point of view and to hear if your predictions are correct. And remember, some key words that tell us it's in third person are he, his, she, her, they, their, it, and its. You're going to respond to the discussion, boys and girls, and then move on to the read aloud. Have fun listening.